You know what's a crazy fact that we all know? That by eating more fruits and vegetables, we can reduce the amount of time we spend in a hospital, and likely be able to prevent or reduce the amount of times we go to the hospital throughout our lifetime. So why doesn't everyone just eat more and do better? Well, because we have one dirty little secret that no one wants to talk about. Food insecurity. Besides the fact that eating fresh fruits and vegetables can be expensive in some areas, it's also quite challenging for companies to transport these fresh produce to various different parts of the US and otherwise in the globe. So what that creates is these places called food deserts. And I know it sounds very sad, but there's a solution, because we should all be able to just grab a piece of fruit and just eat it. You know what's even crazier though? Just by increasing our fruit and vegetable consumption by an extra 200 grams per day, we'd be 8% less likely to develop heart disease, 16% less likely to develop a stroke, a 3% lower risk of cancer, and 10% lower risk of dying from all causes. But what does 200 grams look like? 200 grams is like 2 small apples. We could weigh out 200 grams from this, that's about this much. Because accessibility makes things very challenging, not everyone will have access to good watermelon and good apples, but we can all have access to canned fruit. And just half of this is 200 grams. So by consuming one entire package, I'm able to get an additional 400 grams of fruit. And best of all, it doesn't discriminate on price, on taste, or on availability. They're always picked at peak ripeness and canned within hours so that you and I can enjoy this at any time of year as if it's still in season. Cheers to better health. Groovy, baby!